For KRVN Sports, I'm Jason Jorgensen. The UNK softball team begins its season this week in Texas. Things are looking up for the Lopers, who finished last year with a good run of play, and head coach Kaite Ackermann talks about their thoughts going into this year.
Yeah, we're definitely excited with the 12 inches of snow that came in. Going south sounds real good right now, but not a whole lot of time to prepare. So our girls we have a sense of urgency within our program, and just trying to get quality reps as much as we can before we face off. We got some good quality teams that will play down south in Lubbock, and we'll hopefully be as prepared as we can get with our circumstances here.
I would think you have to feel you go into this year with some momentum, especially with the way last year ended up for you.
Definitely. Preseason polls came out. We finished fourth in that tournament and are picked eighth, so we're right in the pack to be back at the conference tournament again. Still got to win games to get in there, but our girls are pretty excited for where we're at. We, graduated some, impact players, but we have brought in some kids who have really put themselves in good position to help us be successful. I'm super excited. I'm looking forward to seeing what this team can do. We're still young. We still have a lot of freshmen, sophomores that are going to be out on the field for us, but just having that experience, that postseason experience last year, and they're just hungry for it again. So it's super exciting to see.
In terms of who you bring back, who are you most excited about? Who are you going to lean on early on?
We have Katie Gosker back. Katie's a senior for us. One of the toughest catchers in the MIAA. Offensively, she looks really, really good right now. She's going to be one that is just going to lead by example on the field and off the field. She's really consistent. Someone that we're definitely going to lean on quite a bit. We have Maddie, our left-handed pitcher, back on the mound. She looks really good. She developed another pitch for us, and I think she's going to pitch a lot of innings for us. You got Lindsay, who led us in leadoff walks. Sydney Thomason, who was a freshman for us last year as well. She's you'll probably see her on the mound a little bit more this year, but she's gonna swing it a little bit. So, we got quite a few players that are returning that are definitely going to be impact players for us.
Is there a couple of keys for you to keep this thing going and continue to move up the MIAA standings?
Offense has got to get better. We talked about offense. Watch out for our offense last year. I think our offense just put a little bit of pressure on themselves just because we thought our pitching was going to be a little bit better last year, and offensively we had to put ourselves in position where we had to produce. I think the things that are going to be different this year for us is we have a freshman pitcher who's going to throw some innings, and then Maddie back on the mound, and they're pretty versatile to each other. So I think it's going to take some pressure off our offense. But our offense looks really good. Our 1-9 is one of the better that I've seen in the last 2 years that I've been here. And then defensively, that's going to be a super, just a big strength of ours as we move forward. Defense is really good. We have zoned in on taking care of the softball and limiting errors and playing catch, things like that. I think that's going to be our biggest benefit. You're going to see a big change defensively wise. Offensively, if we don't put pressure on ourselves, we're gonna produce, and then our pitchers are going to do a little bit better job keeping us in it.
I know it is what it is, but still, to open up with your first 22 games on the road, that just has to be a grind.
It does. It's about the only consistency we have in our program. Is just getting up on Thursdays, traveling and playing, and sometimes that's a good thing to have some of that consistency. As much as it sucks being on a bus for 5 weekends in a row, just having some consistency within our schedule, because we just don't have that right here with the snow on the ground. It's really impacted us, and not having a big facility to go practice in, so we're kind of just jumping around all over. So it'll be nice to just get on the road and go play and get used to being gone Thursday through Sunday. So you could look at it in a negative way, but for us, we're kind of taking it as a positive just to be consistent and kind of find our niche while we're on the road.
And that was Loper softball coach Kaite Ackermann. Now, the Lopers will begin the season on Friday morning down in Lubbock, Texas. They will take on Colorado Springs. That's part of 4 games that the Lopers will play this weekend. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jason Jorgensen.